Riot Fest Sucks may be the official motto of the annual Chicago Music Festival, but that mantra couldn't be further from the truth. Besides being one of the very few places on earth where you can listen to Andrew W.K. and Wu-Tang Clan at the same time while eating a funnel cake next to a row of porta-potties as you watch someone juggle chainsaws, it's a festival renowned for making the impossible possible and reuniting bands who swore they could never get back together. These are 10 times Riot Fest reunited our favorite bands. But before we riot, make sure to subscribe to APTV and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. Top 10 Riot Fest reunions. Number 10. Naked Raygun. Punk rock legends Naked Raygun called it quits in 1992, and although they had a 2-show reunion in 1997, the band didn't have a proper Back for Good return until they took the stage at 2006's Riot Fest. Since reforming, they've played with The Offspring, Bad Religion, and opened up for the Foo Fighters at Wrigley Field in 2015, proving the innovators of the Chicago sound are far from finished. Number 9. Bikini Kill. Although their appearance at the 2019 Riot Fest won't be their first return performance, Bikini Kill closing out the last day of the festival's 15th anniversary with the Riot Grrrl classic Rebel Girl is guaranteed to be a moment that will forever live in Riot Fest and punk rock history. Known for their confrontational live shows and unapologetic feminist activism, it's exciting to imagine how iconic frontwoman Kathleen Hanna will transform the stage and attendees into a progressive feminist statement. Number 8. Motion City Soundtrack. Although notorious for bringing bands back from the dead, Riot Fest has also served as sacred grounds to lay bands to rest. From I Am the Movie to Panic Stations, Motion City Soundtrack created their own brand of neurosis-driven, moog-heavy pop rock and shared it with every hopeless romantic emo kid for 19 years. But the band decided to make the 2016 Riot Fest their penultimate gig, performing their final 36-song set at Metro after the festival. However, MCS announced the end of their 3-year hiatus with their Don't Call It a Comeback tour, set to begin in January of 2020. With any luck, the run will see the band refreshed and ready to play Riot Fest in 2020. Number 7. Chiodos with Craig Owens. Chiodos without Craig Owens is like watching a Quentin Tarantino movie with the dialogue on mute. Still pretty cool, but simply devoid of what makes it great. Chiodos and Owens parted ways in 2009, with the band calling the split a necessary decision. Chiodos went on to release the album Illumin Audio with former Yesterday's Rising vocalist Brandon Balmer in 2010, while Owens fronted post-hardcore supergroup Destroy Rebuild Until God Shows. But all parties eventually agreed to reassemble in 2012 and turned Riot Fest into a public demonstration of their re-established dominance. The band returned to a full-time touring schedule and released their final record, Devil, in 2014 before breaking up for good in 2016. Number 6. Saosin with Anthony Green. Although Anthony Green was a founding member of the band and the original vocalist, it seemed that his replacement, Cove Reber, had solidified his legacy as the definitive frontman of Saosin. A reunion with Green seemed impossible until Reber parted ways with the band in 2010, generating a buzz around the prospect of Green's return. The band finally announced the reformation of their Translating the Name era lineup and made 2014's Riot Fest one of the key moments of their big comeback. Number 5. The Academy Is. The Academy Is? More like The Academy Was. The emo pop darlings behind About a Girl and Checkmarks disbanded in 2011, leaving bassist Adam T. Siska to play with Carly Rae Jepsen and frontman William Beckett strictly a solo act until 2015's Riot Fest, where the band got back together to perform their debut Almost Here in full. The return performance led to a 17-date Almost Here 10th anniversary tour, and although the status of the band has hung in limbo ever since, we've got our fingers crossed that we'll get a chance to sing along to Summer Hair Equals Forever Young once again. Number 4. Slayer, their final Chicago set. If you look closely, you may see a few tears in what's sure to be the wicked awesome mosh pit at 2019's Riot Fest, as Slayer play their final Chicago and Milwaukee date. The first of heavy metal's legendary Big Four to call it quits, Slayer have been putting their band to rest on their final tour for over a year, and Riot Fest marks the last time the metalheads of the Windy City will have the opportunity to get whiplash to the tune of Angel of Death. Number 3. The Replacements. The universe had been lacking the replacement's brash and sloppily earnest brand of poet-punk alt-rock for 22 years until Paul Westerberg and Tommy Stinson reunited at the Toronto Riot Fest in 2013. The Matt set list was a thing of dreams, battered out with the ferocity of a band coursing with teenage vigor, but sadly, the reunion was short-lived and the venom slowly ran dry, with Stinson and Westerberg parting ways again. But hey, at least we got to hear Bastards of Young live a few more times. Number 2, Jawbreaker. Every punk on planet Earth had an unspoken mutual understanding that there would never, ever be a Jawbreaker reunion. With the initial commercial failure of their major label debut, Dear You, accusations of being sellouts, fans literally turning their backs to the band, and a roadside fistfight between singer-guitarist Blake Schwarzenbach and bassist Chris Bauermeister, Jawbreaker disbanded forever. For years, Schwarzenbach refused a reunion in favor of fronting jets to Brazil and being an English professor until the band had a soft reunion in a recording studio for the documentary Don't Break Down in 2007. Jawbreaker made their official public return as the headliners of 2017's Riot Fest, answering every punk rock prayer and leading to several subsequent shows and the possibility of new music. Number 1, Misfits. For several decades, you would be more likely to see Morrissey and Johnny Marr holding hands and eating pastrami sandwiches together than witness Glenn Danzig and Jerry Only next to each other on stage. The highest of holy grails, the reunion that would never be, could never happen, but somehow did. The Misfits. 2016 saw hell freeze over, and with it came the reformation of the original Misfits on the Riot Fest stage. Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein on guitar, Only on bass, and founding vocalist Danzig once again fronted the famed Fiends. It was license for every die-hard fan to one day die a little happier knowing that the original Misfits had, once again, walked among us. The September 4th, 2016 Denver show was the first of several Crimson Ghoul-covered gigs the original Misfits have played since reuniting, and we owe our eternal thanks to Riot Fest for making all of our little dead dreams come true. What was your favorite Riot Fest reunion? Which band would you like to see reunite at Riot Fest? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to APTV. Thanks for watching.